Right, we should be all good to go. Hello, one and all, and welcome to the start of a brand new season. We're here for what's sure to be a fascinating race week, and the first round of the championship begins here right now. And we have all full 20 drivers getting themselves set here for the first session here at the moment. So 20 drivers already get themselves in, ready to go, and we are all set for what's sure to be a fascinating race here tonight, or this afternoon, whatever you want to call it, everybody. So yeah, I will have the Twitch chat open in just a matter of moments, so stay with us, stay with me. But we are going to go through all of the grid, go through everybody and take you through the season of all the drivers. We're going to start off here with Williams, and that's not a noise you want to hear from Reedy. He's okay now, that's fine. He's back up and going, he's all okay. As I am just going to have just getting the Twitch chat open right now. If I can get it open. There we go. Alright, I've got my Twitch chat open. So hello to one and all. And we are definitely ready here for this session. For what is sure to be one hell of a qualifying, really. Of a qualifying, and we're all looking forward to it. I'm just making sure I'm coming through. Yes, I am coming through. It's good to know. So Reedy's going to be the first one to complete a lap time here around Bahrain. And Abyss in the chat, thank you very much. Reedy's starting off his lap time here right now. And Reedy 9995081. It's a long name. He's in the car right now. Lap times around here. Well, we had, of course, our trial race. We had a trial race here last weekend. And it was chaos, that race. But the best lap that was done was a 25.2 by Josh. So, yeah. So, looking 25s. Will we see someone in 24s? We'll have to wait and see. So, we've got a lot to talk about here. And hope you're all watching the chat. I am watching the chat. So, a lot to talk about in full qualifying. Really where things ramp up is at the end of Q1 here, and then of course Q2 can be exciting. Q3 is always entertaining. So waiting for the end of Reedy's lap here, and then we'll go through a few more drivers for you. All the combinations throughout this session, and also give you an update on the overalls point standings for the constructors for all tiers. We'll keep you updated on that as well. 26-3 Reedy. Williams begins top of the time sheet. So Williams on top of the ladder as Jugger the Hutt starting off his lap time as well. Crew to Karma out there on the lap time as well. As Betsy goes to the top with 26.250. So Betsy looking pretty good here at the moment. So Williams, we have Reedy. And let me just make sure this is correct. We got Reedy and Rapid Noodles. We saw Noodles, I believe, in the final round of Sunday League last season, and definitely on the pace. So look out for Noodles throughout this season. We've got the two Haas boys. We've got Jagger the Hutt and Pinju, who has not come out to a lap time as of yet. Crew to Karma goes P3. The Haas boys, because Pinju always last season was one of the drivers up there on both for the Wednesday and Sunday nights, but it's only one night, one tier, and three tiers as of right now. So Pinju will be one to watch throughout this season. We know Pinju's consistency, but let's see how we can go. Jagger the Hutt Begins his up, and it's 25-6 straight away. Boom. So they're probably going to be way quicker than they were last Sunday in the trial race. I think it's almost a guarantee that they're going to be almost quicker than they were in the trial race. We're going to look at Red Bull here, RL Jake, new to FormulaOCE, and then we've got Supra, who's coming out on the circuit right now in the Red Bull. And thank you, FormulaOCE, for that. I wonder who's on that account. I wonder who. Yeah, so the Red Bull boys, I'll be looking to see how things going. I can confirm as Paddy Crow goes P5 on 27.4. I can confirm that Red Bull are leaders overall after the first 2 nights of FormulaOCE. So, there's pressure on the Red Bull boys, maybe. Oxy might put pressure on them, who knows. A team that I think may be the favourites for the constructors. Someone in the chat will not like me saying that, but I think let's go with predictions for the championship here in Tier 1. I want everyone in the chat to give their predictions for constructors and drivers in Tier 1. I'm going to say Aston Martin will win the Constructors' Championship. I think Hartwig and Jenny will win that, unless they tangle, which they did a couple times last season. Let's just say, let's just mention that. But yeah, they had a couple of tangles. I think champion's probably going to be Kahoot. I mean, Kahoot's the favourite to win. I mean, everyone's been talking about Kahoot. That's why Dutchie picked him as #1 draft pick. So, a little pressure on. And don't forget, tune in Formula 2 on Saturday afternoons. Kahoot, great commentator, did such a superb work on Saturday. He did very, very well. So, yeah, he'll be seeing if he can convert that into a good race here this weekend. Jenny Gooch out on circuit as of right now. I just want to confirm, everybody, is the game audio okay? I just want to confirm that with everybody in the chat, because I have not played this game. I rarely play this game, so I don't know how the audio levels are, but I think they're low, so you probably hear me more. But do you really need to hear the noise of an Aston Martin? Yeah, you kind of do, because the Aston Martin is a beautiful car. It's Jenny Gooch is about to cross the line. It's only 26.0, but it's only Q1. Don't forget that. His teammate's about to cross the line. Excuse the scrolling, and he goes P4. There we go. Kahoot out on a lap time right now. We'll go through a few more drivers in just a little bit. A few of the team combinations. It's only 9 minutes to go here in the session. I've got to say this as a commentator. I'm really annoyed at the graphics on the side being that big. I think it's a bit distracting. I think it's too big. You should be able to minimize it. It's way too big on the left there, so yeah. We hopefully going to I might even remove the one that's right in the bottom in the middle, the HUD. Keep the map up for the race. Yeah, so it's nothing much I could do. Cody's just decided that the left side of the screen needs to be freaking huge. As Kahoot now is about to cross the line. Is this the first big time of the day? No, it's only 25.612. And I can tell you this right now, after the trial race last week, Rapid Vaughan is about to start his lap. Why did I say Vaughan? I don't know. Rapid Vaughan. God, I'm just stupid. It looks like it's going to be very close to the top. It's going to be very close to the top, and the drivers who are their best at their best circuits is going to be where they're going to really go to the heights. As Rapid Vaughan crossed the line, only P6 here at the moment. So, who we got else out there at the moment? We've got Chunky Snags. He's on a lap. Rapid Willie's invalidated his lap time, and Rapid Noodles is down on a lap. So we'll keep an eye on the Williams driver. Audio good? Okay, sounds good. Crack Bullen says Mercedes will be contenders because Crude is consistent and Josh is rapidly quick. So there you go. And yeah, lots of different opinions here in the chat at the moment, which I'd like to see. And I've got a few different opinions as well. I think I personally think it'll be Aston at the top, but Coot will be the driver to beat. Hartwigger. I call him Hartwiggy. Okay, I'm calling him Hartwiggy. I'm going to keep it going. It's Hartwigger, but I'm just going to call him Hartwiggy because that's all I did last season. Chunky out there on lap time. I'm not being biased to my team. Ferrari, definitely not. I will not be doing that at all throughout the season. But if a Chunky and Paddy somehow on the podium at one point, watch me go wild. So since we're Q1 and Q1 not much really happening, Noodles goes to P1. So there we go. So while we're at a lull here at the moment, because we'll go to more intensity in a couple of minutes, watch Chunky actually. No, me watching my current driver. This is the overall points in the championship at the moment. Through Tier 2 and Tier 3 at the moment, because there is an overall for all the tiers. Red Bull on top at the moment over McLaren, after Red Bull just smoking them last night. Over McLaren, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Williams, Mercedes, Aston Martin, and an Alpine, Ferrari and Haas yet to score points throughout all the tiers at the moment. So, excuse me, I'll be interested to see how it all plays out as I drop my phone. Chunky coming towards the end of his lap time right now. And this new tier system, of course, here in FormulaOCE makes qualifying just even more interesting. I mean, especially here in Q1. You don't have the, who's going to be out in Q1. You don't have that. So I think it makes it way more competitive. That's why I'm retired. As Chunky goes to P5 here at the moment. And Ferrari, of course, Chunky and Paddy Crow. Chunky on his best day is very quick. Paddy can be very consistent. He's not a top 5 driver, Paddy. And I think he'll be okay with me saying that. He's not a top 5 driver. It's pinned you now out on a lap. Paddy, not a top 5 driver. But on his best day, he can sneak into that top 5, especially if a late race safety car, which safety car is on reduced. If that's going to cause things, we'll have to wait and see. So we'll find out. But yeah, Paddy and Chunky, look out for them. Chris out there on lap time. Alpine is Chris and Broken Reptile, the defending champion. And Chris and Reptile, see how they'll go. They will be ultra competitive and try. They could be sneakily outsider's chance for the constructors. Sneakily outsider's chance as Pinju goes to P4, and look how close it is between that top 4 at the moment. The Haas boys looking up there at the moment pretty well. McLaren, Rapid Willie, and Rapid Vaughan. McLaren boys looking to see how they will go. Look how close it is throughout the field at the moment. Very close here at the moment. In this one, who have we not gone through? Haven't gone through Alfa Romeo. Abyss, of course, on his best days, can be a very quick driver. He just needs to not bottle. It's that simple. That's all Abyss needs to do, is not bottle, and he should be okay on pace-wise. And Betsy up there as well. So we'll see how those guys go. Of course, Mercedes, we've got Kruder and Josh, who's about to finish off a lap time now. Josh, one of the favourites possibly to be champion here. We'll have to wait and see as the season goes on. 23 races at the moment, but can change depending when Cody's want to bring in the new tracks. Josh about to cross the line. This is to the top. It is 25.403, but it's still ultra close between the field at the moment. Little T has pulled to the side. And Broken Reptile yet to come out. He's going to go for one more lap. Who have we not gone through at the moment? I think we're pretty much gone through everybody. AlphaTauri. Well, we haven't gone through AlphaTauri, Kahoot, and Little T, of course. Kahoot and Little T. Little T, again, on his best days, can be right up there. Kahoot, obviously, one of the favourites. See how AlphaTauri goes, because the owner will be wanting them to do superbly. And I think we're through them all. Yep, I think we've gone through them all. There we go, folks. Chris begins another lap time here at the moment. And let's see what Chris can do here. About to cross the line. Can he get out of that bottom? It's only 13th. And you can see how just competitive it is at the moment. That Chris, 13th, and last season he would be battling for podiums, but we'll wait and see. Abyss has moved up into P7. A few drivers out there on circuit at the moment, and is that a little toe that was just given by Hartwigger to Jenny? Gooch, possibly. Who knows? Jenny now coming to the end of their lap time right now. He's going to try and see if he can get up there throughout the field. Reptile, I don't think, is coming out for a lap. I don't think so. Reptile is going to start at the back, unless it's a timing glitch, which is very possible that this game's brought the timing glitch back still. Let's watch the end of Jenny's lap. Can this move Jenny up throughout the field? In the Aston Martin, only 0.03 up. Nowhere near Jenny wants to be at the moment. I got a minute as well. I do not like the sector times coming up over the timer. I hate that. I hate that. This is just me complaining in this first Q1. But here comes Jenny across the line. It is an improvement, but not on position. Well, Jenny, Gooch, Kahoot now. So the cars that need to get out of time here, Reedy, Kruder, Paddy, and Little T. And I don't think Reptile will be coming out to do a lap time. So, intensity here at the moment. Drivers trying to get their lap times in. So, we'll keep an eye on Reedy, just trying to get every possible toe he possibly can. Oh! Trying to move his way up here at the moment. Someone has just moved up through the field. It's Betsy to P6. So, ultra close throughout the field. Here at the moment, Reedy now. I think Jake has just moved up into P4, so Jake now 4th place. So the Red Bulls move up into 4th place here at the moment. Reedy now. Let's see what he can possibly do. Paddy might be done. Yeah, I think Paddy could be done here. Paddy's going to start outside the top 15, but I don't think he'll mind that. Reedy now. Just not there. This is not going to be enough for Reedy to get out. But look how close it is between 15th and 17th. If he could just find some time in this last sector, he could get himself into Q2. Little T might be done, is done as well. So we might know. And Reedy trying his absolute best. It's not going to be enough. Chris gets into P14. Little T's done. Supra is the only one that could spring a surprise. 0.3. Rapid Vaughan needs to push because Supra's on a good time. Battle here between the Red Bull and the McLaren. Supra now about to cross the line in the Red Bull. It's in P9. Chris could be out if Rapid Vaughan, because I think he's Rapid Vaughan. Oh my god. 0.03. Look how close it is. Didn't have a good exit there. And the McLaren, he just needs a little bit of time and he's in. That's all he needs. What can Vaughan do? About to cross the line now. Is he going to take out Chris? No. Oh my god, they're the same time. Oh. No, I think he did a 129. It came up 196. Let's have a look. Oh my god! No way. Unless it's come up same time, but it's probably 0.01. Oh. If I'm the McLaren driver, I'm just leaving. I'd leave the league. After that, I'd just leave. Yeah, there you go. Let's have a look-see here. 195. 195. Oh my god. So they have done the same time, but Chris did the time first, I do believe. So, oh my goodness me. But look how close it is throughout the field. Just 0.7. Boy, it's going to be a tussle to get into Q3. Especially if some drivers go on those medium tyres. We're about to find out who does. Well, let's get everything back up. 15 minutes on the clock here for Q2. And some drivers getting those medium tyres on. Bunch of mediums. We saw that last season. Oh my god, almost everybody's on the medium tyres. We saw that last season. A lot of drivers come out on the mediums first. And then do their soft tyre run if they're not confident enough to make it through. So it's going to be interesting to see what strategy people do here in this one. But yes, hello to everybody in the chat. It's interesting how things are playing out here at the moment between everybody here. Because it's just so intense, the battle for position. So you want to get everything you possibly can out of the lap time, and if you can get your best lap in, you know, you just got to get there in the end. And no, I would not be. I would not be up throughout the field. No. I'd be like... I'd be out of Q1. There's just so many people very quick in this game, but I'm not. I'm... Quite frankly, I don't like this game. So, yeah. That's why I'm a commentator. Anyway, enough about me, how I feel about this game. One drive out on circuit. Everybody's too scared to come out on circuit because it's clear that drivers want to do run. Drivers want to do one run, and that's it. Or they're just buying their time. So we'll stick with Abyss here. So it looks like if you can... Where would you want to be? Would you want to be in the 25s on a set of mediums? I'll have to wait and see what people want. Hartley out there on set of softs. Don't know if this is a Duke or Hartley. He's actually going to qualify on the soft tyres. We'll have to wait and see as Abyss begins his lap time on the medium tyres. And, yeah, it's going to be quick pace here at the moment. Absolutely quick the pace throughout the field. And I think this session, the Q3 is going to be very close between everybody. So look out for that. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. And, yeah, Abyss, of course, don't forget, broken wrist from too much having fun at 2 AM in the morning. I'm sorry, Abyss. No, he didn't. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Abyss, yeah. Some say the broken wrist has actually made him faster. Some say. But, yeah, he's pushing on here at the moment to set the first lap time here on the medium tyres. Let's see what he can do. This has been a full committed lap time, and it's only a 26.8. So 26.8. We'll have to wait and see if that's good or not. We'll have to wait and see if that will be enough to get him through to Q2. Hartley out on track right now on the soft tyres. purple, so Hartwiggy is going to qualify on the sauce. Or maybe I'm optimistic saying that Aston could win the Constructors. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But we'll see what he can do here. Is he going for a full-on lap? I'm pretty sure this is a full-on lap from Hartwiggy in the Aston Martin, trying to see what he can do here at the moment. With 9 minutes to go in the session. Yep, purple sector 2. Don't want to go too much on the left there because you can get a validated lap time. So let's see where the Aston Martin driver will go. Round the last 2 quarters now. About to cross the line. And it's only 26.5. I feel like there's more in that. There's definitely more in that. He must have lifted off there in that final run. Jenny Gucci out there on a lap time as well. Oz Betsy out there as well. And Kahoot is out there right now as well. Jake out there on a lap time as well, on the medium time. So the medium runners are getting themselves set for a lap here. Jenny Gooch out there as well in the Aston Martin. And, yes, it's, yes, emotes would be nice. I think we know what emote we all want. A certain photo of a certain owner. Betsy now crossing the line. It's only 26.9, just behind his teammate. Jenny Gooch, is this a full-on lap? It is. It's a 25.5. For Jenny, Jake now on a lap. For medium tyres, medium tyre runners. See where Jake can go in the Red Bull. Rapper Noodles out there on circuit as well. So all these drivers now getting their medium tyres lap in. And let's see. Has he lifted off? No, he's not on a lap. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Kahoot begins his lap time. And if that comes up purple, I will dead set eat a bag of chips. My God. If it says purple middle sector, I'm going to eat a shoe. I'll eat a shoe if he gets purple middle sector here. But I don't think he will. But of course, first sector don't really matter since you're all pretty much on the same time in the first sector, unless you bottle your first 2 corners. Let's see what Kahoot can do on the medium tyres. Jake's about to start off for lap time now. Hartwig there as well. I'm going to eat a shoe. I'm dead set going to eat a shoe. My God. This will be an incredible lap. Oh, retire for the session. Rapid Willie has retired on track. That's a crash. Or he's just retired on track. Kahoot, I don't have to eat a shoe. The game was lying to me. It's a 26.5 for Kahoot God. So it's nice to see the game still lies with its purple sector times. That's just great. You'd think Cody's would have fixed that by now, but no, they keep the purple sectors glitch the same like they've done since F1 2018. They just never understand. Just don't understand, do they? Can't wait to see when the lap time orders get out of the whack up after lap 1. Can't wait. As Jake now starting to finish off his lap time here. Let's see what he can do. So Abyss was only 3 tenths behind Kahoot, so he'll be probably happy with that, but he might have to come back out on circuit for another time. Let's see what Jake can do here in the Red Bull. Crosses the line now. It's 26.4, so he gets ahead of Kahoot. Pinju goes P5. Rapper Noodles goes P5. Lap times all coming in thick and fast. Pinju's teammate now on a lap. Did Kahoot go again? No, he has not. Oh, what's happened? Well, was there contact? Don't think so. But I thought there was contact there. Never mind. Jack of the Hut now. Not bad. Only a couple attempts of what Jake did in the middle sector, and that's hold on a second, everybody. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we can I see corner cutting? Okay, it is on strict. Okay, well, that looked like a big old track limit. This game is fantastic. 26-8. Jug of the Hut only slightly behind his teammate. Just talk some up yourselves. That looked like a little bit of a track limit to me. I would have given that a track limit, to be honest. But no, this game. Anyway, Pinju moves up at a P5, improves on his lap time by 2/10. So the Astons are going the sauce. Josh out there on a lap time right now. Kruder coming up to the end of his lap. Oh, he's lifted off. No, he's not on a lap. Josh now, purple middle sector. So we'll keep an eye on what Josh can do here. Actually, where's Chunky? Chunky has invalidated. Anyone else on lap times there right now to check on? No. Everyone's pretty much lifted off here. It's pretty much Josh and Kruder. What can Kruder do? Again, not a great lap time for Kruder at the moment. So I'm just going to change to this for now, because we're in the last few minutes here in qualifying. That gives you an idea of the timing sectors. 4.96. That's very close to Jake's medium's lap time. Chris has gone up to P2, by the way, so that could be enough to get him into Q3. What can Josh do here at the moment? About to cross the line. Josh, it's a 26-3. He gets ahead of Jake. So the leader of the medium runners, Pinju, is done. He should be okay. What does Betsy have to do? Does Betsy go again on these mediums? Yep, Betsy's gone again on these mediums. Kruder's finished off his lap time. Chunky goes again. So everyone trying to figure out their strategies. And is Jake doing a broken reptile from last season, who used to always do a medium run and then put a set of soft tires on with a minute to go? Kruder's had a moment. And Kruder might be out. Kruder will possibly be out here of Q2 unless he goes again on those set of tyres. Betsy now to finish off a lap, a little bit sideways. Hold on to it, Betsy! The Alfa Romeo now. Let's see what the Alfa can do. Round the last corner now. And Betsy crosses the line. Does Betsy improve? Does, but not enough to get in. So Betsy will be out unless Betsy goes again on those set of mediums. Kruder's going again. Chunky's going again. 5-2. That's a good middle sector from Chunky. If he can hold on to it here, this could be a very good lap for Chunky Sags. Chris is done. He's hoping that everybody doesn't go on the soft tyres, but at the moment it looks like everyone's going on the soft tyres. Interesting choice. Jake retires though. And I think Josh will do the same thing. Chunky! P11. Not enough. So lost a bit of time probably in those last couple of corners. Betsy has a spin. So what are we looking at? I think we might be done. Unless Supra, because Supra out there on circuit right now. We could be done here. Kruder will go again. Betsy... Chunky and Betsy might be done. It might all come down to Kruder and Supra. Might come down to those two here at the moment. Oh, and Kruder spun at the deadly corner. I call it the deadly corner because... Okay, I thought he was invincible for a second. It could still go again here, Kruder, but oh boy. Supra's really the one to watch now because unless Betsy and Chunky go again, they can't. Chunky, I don't think, can go again. Betsy can go again, but I don't think Chunky will be able to, unfortunately. Kruder goes again. So watch Supra. Lap time to watch here at the moment. What can Supra do? Can Supra possibly get in purple sector? 4-9. This should be enough to get Supra through, so this is going to put the pressure on Abyss yet. Chunky's done. What can Supra do? Supra now. About to cross the line. Is this going to get him to Q3? It is. P3. So it comes down to Abyss. Rapinunas does a fastest time, 25.511. Comes down to Abyss. Betsy, who's slightly not far away, and Kruder. Hartwiggy, 25.3, goes to the top. Abyss now. Is this enough for Abyss to get into Q3? It is. P7, Jug of the Hutt's now under pressure, who's invalidated. Jug of the Hutt's gone. Betsy, Kruder's spun. He's in the wall. And folks, that is Q2 done. Pinju goes to second. Look how close it is between Pinju and Hartwiggy. And yeah, Kahoot only survives P5. So Jagger's done. And Kruder, after many attempts to try to get a lap time on these mediums, does not get there in the end. So that's Q2 done. As we await for Kruder and Jagger to retire. Look how close it is. 0.05 between Hartwiggy and Pinju. Gives you an idea on the times that were done. So, only 2 drivers, Josh and Jake, are on the mediums. 2 drivers. Interesting. They will be starting on the medium tyres for this session. So, we just wait Jagger to retire. And there we go. So, what a Q2 that was, and Q3 now about to get underway for what's sure to be a very exciting Q3. There's the results of Q number 2. 2 drivers, Josh and Jake, on the medium tyres. Well, that helped their strategy towards the end of the race. And 11th down to 15th, Jagger, Chunky, Betsy, Kruder, and Rapid Willie as we get set for Q3. So here we go, everybody. Q3. Get your predictions in. Who you think's going to get pole? And if you get your prediction correct, you'll win nothing. Right, so Pinju out on circuit. Pinju will be the first one of the season to get an on-board lap around Bahrain. Who do I think is going to get pole? Boy, oh boy, I honestly think we're going to see pole position go to. You know what? I'm going to say pole for Josh. Very interesting to see. Shout out to Chris in getting the Q3 as well, so, and both the Red Bulls getting in as well. So this is going to be one hell of a fascinating Q3 to the side. Who is possibly going to start on pole position for this Bahrain Grand Prix, everybody? We got Josh, we got Hartwiggy for pole position. Who knows? Wait and see. So we'll go on board here with a bit, Pinju. And I'm just going to take everything off here if I possibly can, please, game. There we go. On-board lap around the Bahrain Grand Prix. And tonight, this is where things are going to really heat up. Turn 1, lap 1. Where you want to get your best lap time in. Where you want to get your possible best run to start the race. Through 1, 2, and 3. Get it absolutely perfectly right. DRS, as we can see, open on the Haas. You get it absolutely perfect. Turn 4. Passing opportunity through here, but you've got to watch out. Possibly go side by side through turn 5 and 6 and 7, because it can happen, but it's very dangerous to do. Turn 8, passing opportunity once again, but you've got to be committed to it to really get it done. Turn 9 and 10. Got to get turn 10 absolutely right, because you can go off to the right and lose a lot of time. DRS opportunity right here. Back straight, turn 11, and then the dreaded turn 12, 13, the dreaded hell of Bahrain, because if you get it wrong, you spin through turn 13. And this is where you have your mind games. Do you go for it, or do you wait for the DRS straight? That's what's going to happen here tonight. You're going to see a lot of that. And through 14, 15, to the line, for Pinju, it's a 26-2, so possibly a used set of tyres on for him. Jenny now back across the line. Jenny, 25-7. We get out down the set of mediums. I'm just going to ignore that, as Supra now next one across the line. What can Supra do? 26-0. Chris, 25-9. Fastest middle sector, last sector, because, well, he probably got a toe. Rapid Noodles goes to peak 2. We do that. There we go. Straight across the line. What can Coot do? Can Coot go to the top? No. Yes. Nice delay there, game. 25-6. He only goes second. Abyss now round the last corner. What can Abyss do? Can Abyss topple them all? And why am I so glitched? He goes P3. The timing is glitched. Great. It's just great. Apologies for that. Josh out there on his outlap, and Hartwiggy out there on a set of mediums. I mean, anyway, Jenny Peru still 25-4. We're going to see a lot of that drivers come for a second lap, and Hartwig goes P9 because, yeah. So Jenny P1 here at the moment. Josh now out there about to start off his lap time, and a lot of drivers coming in. So everyone's pretty much done on their laps. Has Kahoot gone again? No, Kahoot has not gone again yet. Everyone's pretty much done. Jenny, the only one who's gone for back-to-back laps. Josh starts his lap time, seeing what he can possibly do. Very close throughout the field here at the moment. And everybody trying to see what they can and can't possibly do here at the moment to possibly get themselves into an opportunity for pole. Josh has already validated well. That might surprise a few people. That might surprise a few people seeing that. But will he go? He could go again anyway. There's plenty of time on the clock. because he will be starting on the medium tyres. So be interested to see how it all plays out between those front runners at the moment. And also Jake on the medium tyres as well here at the moment. So Hartwig comes in for a pointless run on mediums. And let's see what Josh can do. What he's going to do here. Are we going to see him come into the pits? And we're going to have no drivers on track? That's a yes. So let's go through the order. It is Jenny Gooch from Jake, from Kahoot, Abyss, Rapper Noodles, Chris, Supra, Pinju P8, Hartwigger P9, and Josh in P10, who's invalidated his first lap. So Chris now making his way out, like he usually does in Q3. Comes out early, possibly get 2 lap times in. So we'll see how Chris can go here at the moment, trying to see what his best lap time can be. So last week in the trial race, Josh did a pole lap of a 25.2. So it'll be interesting to see. Jenny his lap was a 25.417. So these boys still have time in them, no doubt about it. And now, little T, all you got to do is just do your own thing, and who knows, you could have a good points race weekend if anything crazy happens at the front with the front runners. That's all you got to do, from certain advice from someone who has been at the back of the grid of fast drivers before. So, yes. Chris, first one to do a lap. And let me just change that, everybody. There we go. So you don't get confused. So Hartwig is still on a lap on mediums. 2:45 on the clock. Drivers should be getting their way out on circuit here very, very soon. Don't forget, of course, no rich fuel in this game. So it makes things, I think, a bit more closer competitively. We'll see how close it will be tonight throughout the field. 0.1 up for Chris here at the moment, trying to see where he can possibly go with his lap. Where's Jenny? Jenny's starting off his lap as well. Let's see where Jenny goes in the first sector. Up by 0.1. So Jenny on a very good lap here at the moment. We'll keep an eye on Chris. First one to do a lap here. Let's see what Chris can possibly do. Well, Oxy, I'll tell you this right now, I'd be tier 2 with my pace at the moment with this game. But thank God I don't race anymore, because I wouldn't want to be racing in tier 1. Chris now about to finish off his lap. We'll go to Jenny in just a sec, but let's see where Chris can go. Chris may go again if... Well, he has time to go again if he wanted to. And go second. Chris goes to second. 0.1 off Jenny, but Jenny's about to get in the 25.2s. Next one across the line, I believe, will be Hartwig or possibly Supra. Can Jenny improve? Jenny crossed the line, and it is a 25.270. Actually, no, it's Hartwig will be the next one across the line. Jake begins his lap. So watch Hartwig here in the Aston Martin. Can he get near his teammate or not? Round the last 2 corners now for the Aston Martin. DRS there. Cross the line. It's only 7th, but he could go again. He could go again if he wanted to. So let's see who's going to be the next one across the line here at the moment. Chris, has he gone again? He has. Chris 0.1 up here at the moment. Jake on a reasonable lap. Kahoot begins his time. Rapid out there as well. Supra out there as well. Pinju and Josh do get lap times in. We'll get lap times in. Chris now, round the last corner. Is this going to be the surprise of the century? It's not. But he did improve slightly. Jake now. Oh, this is going to be very close with him and Jenny. Has to be a perfect last sector for Jake. Cross the line. It's a 25-1. Goes to pole. Super goes to P4. Who's next across the line? Trying to find who's next across the line. It's going to be Abyss. Abyss. Oh, he's 2/10 up. It's not purple. And Rapid could get a little toe here from Hartwiggy. So let's see. So we go Abyss, Hartwiggy, and then Rapid Noodles. Abyss crossed the line, 25-3. Hartwiggy goes to 5th. Rapid Noodles goes to 2nd. Kahoot. Can he topple them all and go to the top? No. He lists off. He wants to start at 8th. He was 4/10 up unless he made a mistake somewhere and we've just missed it. Pinju now. Can he get up there? No, it's only P5. Josh, does he topple them all in the end? Yes. 25-0. And he goes to the top over Jake. So Mercedes on top of the ladder. Chris is done. Supra's done. And it's Josh on the pole. 25-0-4-4. Jake in 2nd. Rapid Noodles 3rd. Jenny Gooch 4th. Abyss 5th. Very close throughout the field. Just 2/10 separate the top 5 as we wait for Chris to retire. And half a second between 1st and 8th. So that's pretty good. It could have been even more if Kahoot finished off his lap time there. So Josh on the pole for the first race of Season 2. Tier 1, so Mercedes top of the tree and Red Bull 2nd. So, and I'd like to remind you, these two are on the medium tyres. How's that going to play out in the end? How's that going to play out between these two drivers? So there we go. It's Josh on top, Jake in 2nd, Rapid Noodles 3rd, Jenny Gooch in 4th, Abyss in 5th, Pinju 6th, Chris in 7th, Hartwiggy in 8th, Super 9th, and Kahoot in P10. The race about to get underway. So the moment is here, ladies and gentlemen. Time to find out who's going to be the first race winner of the season. It's going to be fascinating to see how it all plays out throughout the field. What his strategy is going to do. Are we going to see some safety car possibly get involved? We'll have to wait and see. It is on reduced, but who knows? If it needs to come out, it'll come out. So wait and see, everybody. So strap yourself in. We're in for a cracker here tonight. I'm going to turn all that off for now, so just looks a lot better on screen. There we go. So mediums for Josh. Jake. It says mediums to hards, but I'm pretty sure medium softs are probably the preferred by some quick drivers. Softs from 3rd to 10th, and then we got mediums from 11th to 14th. Hards for Willie, Reedy, Paddy Crow, and then a few others on the medium tyres. Give us your prediction in the chat. Who do you think is going to win the race? Who's your Smokey for a podium? Who knows? Everybody, this is going to be a fascinating fight to the flag. Noodles right up there, Jenny Gooch. What will the soft runners have an early advantage? We'll have to wait and see. And that caused some chaos. Reptile starting at the back, the defending champion, all the way back down to P20 on the medium tyres. And that is unfortunate for Abyss and Pinju. They will be starting on not great tyres towards the end of this one. Look, I think if Josh gets away well and stays out of trouble, clean air, he'll win it easily. But we'll have to wait and see. All depends how these soft runners go at the start. Depends on how they all go. They need a very good jump. They need a very good start to this one if they want to get up there. That's going to be the important factor for them here at the moment. So we're getting ourselves set for 29 laps of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Full grid, 20 full-time drivers about to get set to decide who wants to win it most. It's Josh, Jake, Rapid Noodles, Jenny Gooch, and Abyss. That's your top 5. And don't forget, penalties can be a factor around here. Can be a factor if you take your track limits a bit too much. It can cost you. So the quest for the championship about to get underway. To win Season 2 here in Tier 1. We're waiting for Broken Reptile to line up at the back in P20. Strap yourself in for 29 laps. 23 races of hardcore action. Of course, 23 depending on what the Codys will do. About to get on the way here in Bahrain. We're racing. And it looks like it's a superb start by Jenny Gooch. Can Jenny possibly look for the move here on Josh for the lead? Can the camera angle give me a better one? But Jenny looks for it. There's contact. Is it going to be enough for damage? Rapid Noodles comes through as well. Rapid Noodles and Jenny go side by side. There's a car around behind. It's one of the there's cars everywhere. But the battle for the lead is absolutely on. Jenny, Noodles, side by side. Oh, who's going to give way? Oh, and Jenny spun. Jenny spun. Oh, dear. And that was look at the drivers behind. There must have been absolute chaos behind because look at everybody that was way behind it. Josh, one of them. That's a big one. Doesn't look like he's got damage to that front wing. But Josh, look at this. The pack is all stacked up here at the moment. The pack absolutely stacked. But Jake could be in a good position here for the win because he is P2 right now. More yellow flags. Cruder's around. Thank God for ghosting. And Cruder does not like that corner. And Paddy's around as well. It is a chaotic start to this one. Oh my goodness me. Noodles leads at the moment from Jake. Chris doing very nicely in P3 at the moment. But my goodness me, what happened at that start? Who's pinning? Jagger's in. Oh my goodness me, it's about to be 3 wide. In a second, 2 drivers in. Reptile. Reptile got involved in that as well. Jeez. He started P20. Well, this angry pack of cars. For Reedy now looking for the move here on Little T, and Paddy's retired on track. So it looks like it's not been a very good day for Paddy Crow. And that will not cause a virtual or a safety car. I think if we're going to see a safety car in this game until safety car is fixed, while it's on reduced, it'll need to be a big crash, I do think. So Abyss doing very nicely in P4 at the moment, and Supra doing even better in P5 at the moment. So Supra doing a superb job in the Red Bull here on lap 2:29. So, wow, cars just don't know what happened there. Only 2 cars got damage in all that. If it was simulation damage, boy, so many drivers I think would have got screwed there. Oof. I think so many drivers would have got screwed there at the moment. But let's see what happens here at the moment. Noodles for the fastest lap of the race. So those soft tyres were such an advantage at the start there. Wow. Jenny got a hell of a start. So did Noodles. And Jenny just, I think, was too committed. Yeah, and I think Jenny's going to have to learn of mistakes like that throughout the season, because, I mean, you just don't risk going side by side through that corner. You just don't, especially on lap 1. And now you lose a bunch of time. Well, this everyone absolutely committed at the moment. What Rapid needs, Noodles needs right now, is that Jake gets pressure here from Chris and Abyss. But I think it's more of a fight between those two behind. Chunky now and Jenny. Jenny now through up into position. So Jenny now goes down into... Chunky goes down to P9. And Jenny moves up into P8 here at the moment in this one. I think Jake's going to be very close here to look for a move here on Ramper Noodles for a possible passing of position. See how it all goes down between those drivers, and the angry pack here behind. Kruder, Betsy. Like, look at the margin. A lot of these guys got held out from whatever happened before. Oh, and Harwiggy spins. And he's out. Is that going to cause anything? It probably will not, due to reduced safety car, as Jake now takes the lead. But does Rapid fight him back? Noodles going to try to see if he can fight him back here side by side. These two will go, and Noodles fights back and goes back into the lead. Jake trying to see if he can stay with him. So Hartley out. And he will be disappointed in that. Chris now has lost the position to Abyss. So Abyss up at a P3. And Abyss now trying to see if he can move his way up through the field at the moment. Let's have a look back at this angry pack, because there could be another crash here in a minute if this angry pack gets angrier. Vaughan trying to see if he can get close here to Josh, who's trying to be on the count back, the counter back here at the moment, because he's down to P12 and he wants to move his way back up. Oh, and I think Vaughan's just hit him. Yeah, Vaughan's just hit him. And that's going to be damage for the McLaren. He'll be disappointed in that. So let's have a look-see up through the field. Chris trying to stay with Abyss here. Super right up there at the moment. Well, this is a good point save for Red Bull so far. Does Chris look for it here as Kahoot comes in? Oh. Unbelievable how close it is here at the moment. Kahoot now in the pit lane. And it's 0.2 now between Jake and Rapid Noodles. Trying to see what he can possibly do. And Supra now closing in here on Chris. And Pinju in this back of this fight as well. So everybody now very close to each other here at the moment. On lap 5 of 29. Betsy in and Vaughan in as well. Vaughan has come in for another set of soft tyres. Cahoot's on medium, so Cahoot's going the 2-stop. That will surprise everybody. Kahoot with the 2-stop, but Kahoot does have the pace. Jake now just can't get past Rapid Noodles here, full position. Trying his absolute hardest to get this move done. And Hartwig, unfortunately for him, having wheel issues. So, yeah, that's not good. Beast now trying to see if he can get close up here at the moment and trying to pressure Jake. Because if he can pressure Jake, that will help them later on in this race. On the next pit stop, but Jake's going to look for the move here for Rapid Noodles. Oh, side by side, these two will go. And I think Jake may have had this done, but unless Rapid Noodles gets the run out of the corner here again, and he does, side by side, these two will go. And, oh, there's contact. There's contact. It's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. Let's watch this from Abyss point of view. And Rapid has to pull in behind. Noodles pulls in behind. And Jake has finally gotten through. But Noodles, I tell you what, that was close. You didn't think Jake had to fight for that, but he got the good run and it worked out for him. Now what Noodles has to do is try to stay with this pack, and Kruder's gone around. And Little T now gets into the points, so Kruder now all the way down to P12 here at the moment in this race. So let's see what else is going on throughout the pack here at the moment. Look how close it is between everybody. Everyone from 1st to 6th have DRS. But Noodles is losing time. Noodles is losing time. And this is just going to help Jake even more. Jake's in. No, he's still in the Duke. No, he's just trying to defend. I don't know why he's trying to defend, because look how far behind Noodles is. Someone's gone around, but we're trying to see if Abyss looks for the move here. And, oh, Abyss close to Noodles. It's not going to be enough. And it's Little T who's gone around, so I've put the mocker on him. And, yeah, Jake is gone. He's gone. He'll win this race unless a safety car happens or a bottle. Oh, and Abyss so close to Rapid Noodles there. And not enough to make the move stick. And Kruder now has come through, it looks like, on Rapid Willie. Oh, Willie now trying to see if he can hold on to Kruder. Side by side, these two will go. Ford now does the fastest lap of the race. And of course, this is all for a point. Oh, there's contact. That's a huge crash. That's a huge crash. Oh dear. And Rapid Willie and Kruder. There may be some words after this race from that one. Kahoot now in that top 10. So Kahoot looking in a pretty good position at the moment for some good points. Maybe even a podium. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. Surprisingly, no one out of that incident. Boy. And look at this. Abyss stays out, but Rapid Noodles comes in. Chris is in as well. Supra stays out. Pinju stays out. So Noodles and Chris in. Medium tyres go on. What about Noodles? Medium tyres go on. And these two go on the medium tyres. And they'll come back out and see if they can gain some time. Reedy, where's Kahoot at the moment? Kahoot must have had damage. Yeah, he must have had damage. Or something. I don't know. Actually, you know what? We can actually do this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look-see here. And no, he did not. There you go. So far, front wing damage is coming from Reptile, Jagger, Vaughn, and Betsy. And there's the fastest pit stop times at the moment. Fastest pit stop time, Rapid Noodles, 2.577. Best pit stop time at the moment. So Jake is gone. 2.2, as I said, unless something happens at the front to him or a safety car, he's pretty much got this in the bag. Pretty much got this in the bag. So he's got signed, sealed, and delivered. Jagger's around. Was there an incident between him and Betsy? I don't think there was. Meanwhile, I think it's the two teammates. Reedy lets his teammate go through. Reedy will be going very long here. 7 laps so far on those hard tyres, and we're going very, very long on those tyres. Pinju in, Super in, and Abyss goes even longer. So Super and Pinju in, Super goes to hards. Pinju goes for a wing change. Where's he got that from? Questions. Where's Pinju got that from? So he goes on the medium tyres and Chris goes by, waves him goodbye. And Super in a great position right now. Got another incident on... Oh, it's the lead! Jake's around! Well, I said it, didn't I? If the only way he could lose this is either a safety car or a bottle, and the bottle has arrived. Well, that's thrown this race wide open now. That has thrown this race wide open, and Chunky, seeing that, will be licking his lips. Well, Jake goes around. Abyss probably would have been jumping up and down seeing that, and probably everyone else throughout the field, because now that has opened things up hugely. Well, not really, because he'll be going on probably soft tyres. Unless these mediums aren't doing that great and he goes on the hards. We'll have to wait and see what their strategy will be. Abyss is going very long. Abyss is definitely going soft to medium. Must be. Oh, Jake's in. No, he's not. Why? I'm just going to say it right now. I just find it weird when people defend their line when the person behind's 1.9 seconds behind. Unless he's trying to juke Chunky behind, yeah, it's just weird. But hey, everyone has their different ways in league racing. Everyone has their different ways. Chris and Supra now. Oh, Supra close here to the back of Chris. Pawn positions here at the moment throughout the field. Jenny now, right now at the back of Kahoot. So everybody now trying to find their positioning towards the end here at the moment. But yeah, Jake is still in a good position. If he does go medium soft, he'll be quick at the end. So this is going to be a fascinating finish. See where everyone plays out in the end. Oh, Supra has a moment. Kahoot will see that, and he'll be loving that. And he'll be now trying to close up here on the Red Bull. And we're only on lap 10 of 29 of this Grand Prix. Reptile got pressure here from Vaughan. 13th and 14th position. As Kahoot now trying to see if he can close up here on Supra for P8. Biss stays out. So Biss staying out here at the moment. And yeah, he's going as long as he can. Chris now closing up here on Reedy, full position. Noodles is the best placed here at the moment, by the way. He's done superbly. Reedy defending. Chris pulling closer and closer to him and looks for the move. And Chris now will get this move done. So Chris now up into P6. And he'll try to pull away from Reedy here and try to get closer here to Noodles for P5. So all happening here at the moment. Oh, but no, Reedy fights it back. Oh, there's contact. And Supra now is going to try to go for all the move and gets it done. So Reedy now with a bit of a risky move there on Chris. He's going to lose 3 positions. Kahoot sends it, and wow, Reedy just loses position after position after position and all that. And oh my God, my heart can't believe it. Reptile's got a penalty. So things aren't looking good for him here at the moment. But yeah, Reedy loses position after position. Look at this now. Jenny, Kahoot, Supra and Chris, all a big battle pack here at the moment. Cruder's retired in the pits. He's done for the day. So 3 retirements in this session, and Abyss has come in. Jake's in as well. Chunky stays out. Josh stays out. What does Jake do? Hards. He's going a different strategy. Abyss on the mediums. So Jake's going to have a bit of work to do. He's got a lot of cars to pass, but again, don't forget, some of these drivers are probably going the two-stop. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my goodness me. How did that not end badly? It could still end badly. Oh, someone's around. Who's... I swear I just saw a car spinning there. I swear I just saw a car spinning there off to the left. Maybe it was just the ghost of Roman Grosjean's car. Haas. Because Grosjean's not dead, thank God. He got that podium this morning at Indianapolis. Good on him. That's now a bit now. I swear that was a car I just saw spinning. I could be blind. Jenny now right up in this fight as well. Very close fight between these drivers here at the moment. This is in a very good position here at the moment. Very good position. But we've still got Josh up there as well. And what's Rapid Noodles thinking for towards the end of his race? What must he be thinking? And Chunky in the lead right now. How long is he going to go? We know Chunky can go forever on tyres as Form gets a time penalty. So Chunky now is just going to go as long as he possibly can. Abyss is just going to push as hard as much as he wants because he is on fresh set of mediums. Jenny's in there as well. And Abyss now should come through here on Kahoot. Abyss now up into 6. Yes. And honestly, Kahoot doesn't need to fight it. In my opinion, Kahoot should be sticking behind, but no, I don't think he will. He's going to go for the move anyway, because these drivers are fighters, and you're going to love that. And Kahoot now looks, oh, and Abyss will have to give way there, and Kahoot comes through on position. But, oh, Kahoot has a moment, and Abyss comes through, and Abyss now gets back up to the position, but look at the margin, 1.2 to them in Supra. That's what I mean. Sometimes when you're in this type of position, you just let the guy who's on the fresh set of tyres go and then use their DRS to catch up to the others. It's honestly what you should be doing in the end. Everyone has their different mindsets. Josh now is close right up here on Rapid Noodles. Of course, Josh getting involved in whatever happened in lap 1. We just saw cars everywhere really behind. As Chunky now is just going to keep going and going and going. And I have a feeling Josh is going to do the same thing here at the moment. 5 seconds between Rapid Noodles and Chunky Snags. And Abyss now has got that DRS of Supra. But as Supra now look for the move here on Chris. Looks for the move. Can he get it done? Or side by side these two will go. And not enough. Just not enough. Does Jenny have enough to go for the move? Jenny doesn't have enough to go for a move either. Little T comes in. After spinning before, I suspect this is probably going to be a set of hard tyres. Or maybe softs. Hard tyres go on. So, look at this now. Everybody all near each other here at the moment. Abyss now trying to get as much time he possibly can because he needs to gain time here at the moment. Because, oh, and Chris is off to the Nether regions and he's just absolutely nowhere. And Abyss now might get this move done now. Oh, close between him and Supra. Not enough. Unbelievably close here at the moment for important positions in this race. You'll wait for that DRS. Abyss, Kahoot and Jenny. And now Abyss looks for the move. DRS wide open, looking for the possible move here at the moment. And since we are, this will actually help us. Now, Abyss looks for it. Oh, so close. There's the, oh, and he's had a moment. He's had a moment. And Kahoot's going to come through. Oh, dear, that's ugly. They're 3 wide. There might be some talking after that one. Little T, I think, has had a spin. And there may be some words after that one because I think Abyss may have come back on track. Bit too naughty there, possibly. We didn't get a good view of it. Here, there's the ERS, by the way, everybody. I forgot that the HUD down below will be important, so you can see what ERS everybody is on. And look at this now, Kahoot. Wow. One of the pre-race favourites. But it's still a big calendar. We saw that last season with Reptile and Hartwiggy. Even if you're so many points behind on Kahoot's struggling. Kahoot might actually have damage. He actually might. I think that might be an end plate gone. Can't tell. Yeah, it is. Oh dear. That T1 chat is going to be spicy tonight. Super is going to be in a great position, by the way. Going to be in a great position towards the end of this race. So will Jake, but Jake's a little bit further back after that spin. So 2.2 between Chunky and Rapid Noodles. Josh is a little bit further back of Rapid Noodles here at the moment. We're on lap 16 of 29 of this race. Jenny now trying to look for the move here on Supra. It's going to be enough, but Supra goes too deep. Jenny says thank you very much and comes through up into position. So Jenny now up into P5. What does Abyss do? Abyss goes for it. Oh, closest you want to get between these drivers here at the moment. Wow. And Supra goes a bit further back. So come up to lap 17 now of this race. 1.2 seconds between Chunky and Rapid Noodles. 4.3 between Josh and Rapid Noodles as well. Chris right up there at the moment. It's what Chris doing a superb job. After Q1, looking like he was going to be out of Q1. Doing a great job is Chris. And Abyss now trying to get his way up for the field if he possibly can after that little error. So it's lap 17 of 29 of this Grand Prix. Reedy loses more positions. Reedy struggling a little bit here at the moment as Jake look for the move in the Red Bull and gets it done. But does Reedy fight him back? Oh, there could be contact here at the moment between these two drivers. And everyone stays steady at the moment. Oh dear. That was a moment. That was a big moment. Oh my goodness me, that was a huge moment. Oh, that was a huge moment. That could have been ugly. And look at this now, Rapid Noodles now closing up here right on Chunky Snags 4 position. And Chris right on Josh as well. Chris looks for the move here on Josh. Gets it done. Chris up in a third, which will be second in a matter of moments because I feel like Chunky and Josh will be in very soon. Wow, wow, wow. A lot's happening here at the moment. What does Rapid Noodles do? Does he wait for this DRS? Or does he have a feeling Chunky's going to come into the lane? No, Chunky's not coming in. Rapid Noodles looks for the lead. On Chunky Snags is yet to pit. And Rapid Noodles goes to the lead. With a few laps to go. And we've got Josh and Jenny in. Soft tyres, no doubt. Yep, soft tyres down the board for those two. How much time can they gain is the question. Chunky now, P2. I say Chunky should come in this lap. And Rapid Noodles in a superb place. Chris up there as well. Abyss on the fresher set of tyres by 4 laps. So, a lot happening in this race here at the moment. Drivers trying to see what they can possibly get towards the end of this one. But look at Rapid Noodles, 54% ERS. Chunky only 62, so Chunky possibly saving his ERS for his soft tyre run, which is quite smart. As a matter of fact, quite smart it is. As now Jake now closing up here on Pinju. Don't see Jake winning this race, but a podium is very possible. See what he can do. Jake now trying to close right up here on Pinju here for P6. He'll wait for that DRS. Chunky has come into the lane. He'll put those soft tyres on, but look at the gap between Josh and Reedy. 15 seconds. Oh, Chris in. So Chris isn't going to the end. Jake now looking for the move here on Pinju. Gets it done. And the other Haas has had a moment, it looks like, and that's Jack of the Hut. And Jake comes through. Jake could still win, actually. He could maybe still win, depending on what Rapper Noodles does here. But he has to get up to Abyss, and Abyss, I feel like, is going to the end. So, wow, it's unbelievable. Everybody now trying to see what they can possibly do towards the end of this one. Jenny Gooch now closing on Joshy for position. I don't know if I'm Jenny Gooch, if I want to be doing this, I'd be just using Josh's DRS. I'd be just using Josh's DRS, and then if not much time has been gained, then I'd try to pass him. Because you can try to close up on Chunky and possibly others throughout the field. So Rapid Noodles now, 7.5 second margin for the lead. And I feel like if Rapid Noodles is going the 2-stop, he'd be pitting by now. So I don't think he is. Abyss, we'll try to see how much time he can possibly gain. Supra in the Red Bull. Red Bull looking like they're going to be, as Chris gets a time penalty. That won't be good for him. Chris on a set of mediums. He might not have a fresh set of sauce left, yeah. Which will hurt some drivers, by the way, not having a fresh set of sauce left. Doing the 2-stop. And Josh now does the fast lap of the race. So, there you go. Pinju's come in as well. So as of right now, it looks like to me Red Bull are going to be firmly on top in the overall for the overall of all the tiers. An announcement will, of course, be made about an hour after the race. Be sure to look on that on the Discord. So Jake now closing up here on his teammate. Chunky doing a very good job in the top 5. And Jenny now losing a little bit of time here to Josh for P6. So for me right now, I think depending on Rapid Noodles does here, Noodles would have to pit now. I can't see why he would be saying out to pit with 4 or 5 laps to go. I just can't see why you would do that. Pinju now with a time penalty. Only 3-second time penalties down the board here at the moment. He's in. Yep, he's in. Those memes aren't going to make it to the end for him. Abyss comes around. So it's going to be down to a fight, I think, between Abyss and Jake here. I think it will be. How much will those mediums wear out at the end is going to be the question. Oh, strap yourself in, because we got a hell of a fight in this one. Hell of a fight. And look at this, how Chunky looks for the move here on Rapid Noodles. Reedy now with the fast lap of the race. Reedy in P9 at the moment, and Noodles comes through. So Noodles up in the 4th. But the question is, can Noodles maybe gain time on the hard runners? That's going to be the question, unless Jake's going to do that. Oh, 3.4 between Supra and Abyss. So a close finish towards the end of this one is coming. It's definitely coming here at the moment. Josh now closing in on Chunky as well. Jenny's lost time to the back of this group. And Jake now trying to see if he can close in on Supra for P2. On his teammate. Red Bull, a very good weekend for them. .5 the margin. Abyss looking pretty nice here at the moment, but he might have to keep an eye on his ERS because 46% for Jake. That's a pretty tasty ERS to have when trying to hunt down for the lead. Does Jake look for the move here on his teammate? Oh my goodness me, we'll get it done. And Supra's not going to challenge it. Or will he? No, he won't. He will have DRS. He could challenge it on his teammate. No, he's not. So he's let his teammate go. He knows his teammate's the faster one at the moment. Pinju with the fastest up of the race. Pinju now with the one extra point at the moment. Meanwhile, Josh and Chunky go at it. And Josh comes through. So Josh now up in a P5. Like 22 or 29. So 4.4 between Abyss and Jake. Here at the moment. Could be 2 Red Bulls on the podium here at the moment. So, I have to wait and see. But Noodles is absolutely gunning them down. 6.1 now. But again, it's one thing to catch up to them, but it's another thing to pass. And now Jake's clawing down that margin on Abyss. Oh, it's intense here at the moment. Battles all the way up and down the field. The intensity is sky high at the moment. Sky high. My goodness me. Not a lot happened for the field, but what we're looking out for is Jake and Abyss. Jake and Abyss is using up too much of his ERS right now. That's not what he should be doing. What Abyss should be doing is saving it up. Saving it up for when Jake catches, and then on the straights he has a bit of power under him to defend. But boy, they're going to have to watch out for Rapid Noodles and maybe even Josh. Chunky, all he has to do is just stay in Josh's DRS and he could catch up to this pack as well. Wow. But Abyss holding on. Only just. He is losing a little bit of time here and there, but he is pulling away very nicely. Wow. Intensity is right high here at the moment in this race. Chunky now trying to close up here on Josh. But again, he's probably going to use him as a DRS. And Jake just not close enough here on Abyss. Abyss again should be using his DRS, and I think Josh may be saving a little bit of his as well. Because it's going to be those last couple of laps where Jake will be quicker, in my opinion. Look at Rapid Noodles at 46% worth of ERS. He is flying in that Williams. He is flying. Very quick here at the moment. And he's trying to absolutely close down here on Supra for a podium. Is it going to be enough to get the win? I don't know. I don't know. Vaughn gets a time penalty. Meanwhile, behind Pinju now gets up in a P9 over Reedy. Does Reedy now look to try to get this back here on Pinju? Oh, no, that was close. Not enough. Not enough. Oh, what's that? Oh, dear. Pinju around. I don't think that was contact on my screen. But could have been different. That's hard to tell. Noodles, by the way, is up in the third. He's flying. He will win this. Unless he struggles to get by Drake and Abyss, but he's going to win this. Easily. These soft tyres are just gorgeous in terms of pace and pitching outside the top 10. Oh dear. It's not been a great night here for Pinju. Strategy's been all over the place for everybody. The ones who've been up there is Abyss, who's done really well, and obviously Rapid Noodles after that superb start. And Jagger, no, it's Pinju. It's Pinju. Has a spin. So Pinju with a spin. And we have just 5 to go. 3.2 seconds to gap. Jake is closing down that margin on Abyss, but He has to worry about that Williams behind. Because that Williams is absolutely flying and doing a superb job here at the moment. Wow. So I've put the mocker on everybody. I said Aston Martin were going to be constructors winners. Only one of them in P7 and Kahoot Drivers champion, and he's 11th. So I've just put the commentator's curse on everybody. It's gone well. So what Abyss needs right now is for Jake to really defend Noodles if Abyss wants to win. We could see a grandstand finish here at the moment. We'll have to wait and see. And Noodles does not have the DRS here at the moment. He'll be disappointed. He would have wanted that DRS, but he should get this DRS on this next part on the track. No, he's not. He needs to be deep here if he wants a chance. Nah, he's not going to get it. This is going to help Abyss even more. This is just going to help Abyss so much more. And Pinju is out. It is not going to be a safety car, but I'm sure if it was on standard, it probably would have been. But it is on reduced for the time being due to the game being very broken. Especially with safety cars. Noodles now trying to see if he can close up here on Jake for position. He needs to make this move quick. Does Noodles, if he wants to possibly get by. Noodles now looking for the move, possibly here on Jake for position. No, it's not going to be enough. That's helping Abyss even more that these two are battling hard. But Noodles should get this done on the straight. And they'll give him 3 laps to hunt down the Alfa Romeo. We could be in for a grandstand finish on the final lap. And Josh could close up on Supra for P4. So a lot happening here at the moment. Here comes Noodles for the move, and we'll get it done. Gets it done. And Jake, I don't think will fight it. Jake may try to use Noodles if he can as a DRS. Try to get up to Abyss, but look at the mark. I think Abyss has had a moment. I think Abyss has had a moment because it was 2.9 and all of a sudden it's down to 2.3. All that margin he's gotten from Noodles being held up by Jake has just gone. It's just gone. Little T maybe just gone off circuit. And Kahoot gets in the points. So Kahoot now up into the points. And by the way, Betsy's done 21 laps on those hards. Long stint on those hard tyres. 1.7 now. Jake's out of DRS of Rapid Noodles. I think it's going to be a P3 for him today. But that's a pretty good comeback after that spin on lap. On, I forget, middle way through the race. 2 to go. I think Abyss might be in trouble, and I think Rapid Noodles will get this win. I think Rapid Noodles will get this win. And Abyss, unless a mistake from Noodles or a penalty, could cost him in the end. Meanwhile, Josh now closing up here on Supra for a P4. A great comeback by him as well. And Josh now looks for the move and gets it done. P4. Supra doesn't fight it back. And Chris now gets through on Jenny. Wow, it's been a shocking day for Aston Martin down in P8. And 0.8 now. Abyss is not going to have enough to win this race. Unless he's just got enough power in him. They're equal on ERS, so that will help a little bit. But boy, Abyss's tyres are going to be gone. I guarantee you. They're just going to be gone. So what can you say about this race? What an opening round of FormulaOCE and Tier 1. Can Noodles get close enough for the move on Abyss? I think what Abyss needs to do is save this ERS and try to use it when Noodles gets the move back, gets the move on him. That's what Abyss needs to do, and that's not what he should be doing. Because Noodles is going to go. Yep, Noodles takes the lead on the final lap. And Abyss, yeah, it's not enough. Those mediums will be gone. And Super now fights back on Josh. Oh, there's a bit of contact. And Josh doesn't want to lose out time there. But Noodles is your leader and is gone. Abyss just not enough to get there. And Jake in P3. So, wow, what a race. 29 laps of just absolute incredibleness here at the moment. Why am I on little T? There we go. And Rapper Noodles has done his strategy absolutely superbly in Williams. And it's a great start to the season for Williams. Reedy down in P9. So, wow. What a race. Supra has gotten that move done on Josh. We'll keep an eye on if Josh possibly fights back on him. But Rapper Noodles is going to win the first race of the season. Of a long season here in Season 2 of FormulaOCE. Round the last corner and takes it. Round 1 to Rapper Noodles. Wins the race. Abyss second. Jay comes home in third. Supra P4. And Josh P5. What a race. Wow. Chunky P6. Chris P7. Chenny P8. Reedy P9. Excuse me, Chenny P7 and Chris P8. Reedy P9. Kahoot. It's into a point. And then it's Betsy. And then we've got a bunch of drivers behind. And then Little T to come. Wow. What a race. That was. We'll get our top 3 in just a second. For some interviews, if they want to join us or not. But there you go. And Reptile retires on the line. I don't think he'll really care. It's only P13. It doesn't really matter. But there you go. But there you go. Reedy, driver of the day. And that was a wheel. It was your driver of the day in the chat. I think you're going to give it to Rapid Noodles. A superb performance. Abyss did well as well. And Jake for his comeback as well there. But wow, what can you say after that one? Absolutely incredible. There's the results. And there is the field for you all. There is the field. And let me just invite everybody to the party. For some... Ah, there we go. Right. Wish I could back out, but the game won't let me. The game won't let me, everybody. Alright, well, I was going to go through the cars, but we're not going to do that. As we'll just wait on a bit here. But yeah, there's the field. Very close in the end. But Noodles gets it done here at the moment. And Paddy Crow, who retired on lap 1 of this race. As I'll fight Abyss again. But let's go to our podium sitters here at the moment. We'll start off with our Red Bull driver, Jake. Talk us through that race and that little mistake on your first stint.
Yeah. Just annoying, really. I would have won that by probably about 10 seconds if I didn't spin on that curve, which I've been struggling with all weekend as well. Yeah, it's just consistency in it. Just annoying, letting me down. I'm still happy with podium, of course.
Well, it's a great comeback either way to get on the podium, so well done anyway. And we'll move on to Abyss P2. Talk us through that. I mean, just missed there on the line, but still getting a P2 in the end.
Yeah, well, first off, I'd like to say sorry to Kahoot. I had an absolute brain fade there on the second stint when we were in that train when I came out of the pits. I left the track and came on and pushed him off the track, and I think he got wing damage from it, so I'm really sorry, and I feel bad. It's on the stream, and anyway, but I wouldn't be surprised if I do get a 5-second from that, and it demotes me down to third, but otherwise, yeah, it was a really good race. I wasn't expecting to do the soft to medium. I thought Toa was going to be a lot worse, but 11 or 12 laps on the softs, which actually never really dropped off. I was consistently doing like equal fastest laps for me. And then the mediums were just perfect. I was doing the same laps. Had to do a little bit of lift and coast, underfueled the car by literally one little tick at the start of the race, which is, whatever in the end. Yeah, Rapid Noodles came through like a jet. He gained an entire pit stop on us in the final stint, and it was an awesome job to him. So well done, and heaps more points for Red Bull, which is really scary.
Yes, indeed. And we'll move on to Noodle Sound for the win. Talk us through that one, especially a very good start by you on lap 1.
Yeah, lap 1, I knew there was going to be a lot of trouble, so my thought was just to get out of the trouble as soon as possible and just save ERS and my tyres and just go what my strategy was. I was planning to do a 1-stop softs to hards, but I think a 2-stop will be quicker. Something to try out just to see what everyone's like on the first race of the season. Didn't expect to actually be at a last lap tussle first, but very good race between everyone. I enjoyed the race.
Yes, indeed. Well done, and congrats to all on the podium. Folks, that is it. We are done for round number 1. Join us next week from Friday night for T3, Saturday T2, and also Formula 2 as well, and then T1 back in next week. Join us then. Goodbye.